Hey, St. Louis Pot Dispatch. What offends you? We'll start with you, Dylan. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Started off so hot.
Oh, coming in hot. Let's go.
Billy, what about you?
Enemas.
Corey?
Karens.
And welcome to Offended, presented by the Anything But Credible Network. It's your boy Tricky, alongside your brand new podcast being added to the Anything But Credible Network, the St. Louis Pot Dispatch, featuring Dylan, Corey, and Billy. Boys, welcome to the fucking show.
What up?
What's going on?
Billy, you've been on this before, a few times.
Have I?
Dylan and Corey have not.
No, sir.
Breaking your offended virginity here. How's it feel to be on a hit podcast show listened by tens and tens of people?
Fan-fucking-tastic, Tricky.
Phenomenal.
Cool. Welcome. And hey, I didn't even think about this. This is my 420 episode. All right.
Let's go.
All right.
Let's go.
We're getting you guys ready for 420, but also gonna, give you a little preview of the St. Louis Pot Dispatch. I will be the producer of the show. I'll be on it, but not as much as you guys will be hosting the show, which is going to be nice for me to not talk so much because I'm exhausted sometimes after talking a lot. And then if you listen to my shows, you can tell I start trailing off and I just start like staring at things.
Yeah. No.
No?
No.
No?
No, you don't trail.
I mean, it's nice to be able to
Fuck yeah.
get on a podcast and finally just start talking about weed.
Exactly.
Finally. Bringing the
So-
knowledge of weed to the people.
I forgot. So since this is your first time, both of you on the show, I did this with you. A couple of icebreakers for you guys. Get to know you guys. It's just random questions. I'm just going to throw it off the top of my head because I completely forgot to write questions down. Let's start with you, Dylan. Does pineapple go on pizza?
Yes.
Okay, I think that's fair. Corey, what about you?
I guess.
Any reason why on the question mark at the end?
I don't like it, but my girlfriend does. So I have
you guys
to.
play in the field. I see. That's smart.
You don't do the 50-50 split. You don't do like half pineapple, whatever, and half whatever you like. You just dive right in.
No.
See, I have to have it at least with Canadian bacon. Canadian bacon pineapple
My guy.
seems to just fit on like a pizza.
I love anything bacon.
Billy, do you want to answer? You can answer if you want. Next question.
Yes.
So, favorite movie?
Ooh, of all time?
Well, if you can only pick one to bring to an island with you, what movie would it be? And why? Corey's face. This is why we need cameras. This is why we need cameras.
Corey, do you watch movies?
I'm gonna sit. Yeah,
Not really.
What stoner classics have you seen, Corey? Anyway, I would
He's seen
probably
Boy
say
Story.
I would have to say Gone in 60 Seconds. I know it's a terrible
With
Nicolas
Cage?
Yeah, I know it's a Nicolas Cage movie.
That's right.
But there's something about that movie from my child that I love that movie so much.
You just made the host of the Going Off Topic podcast, who's also on the Anything But Credible Network, very happy. It's like his all-time favorite actor. We'll watch anything with Nicolas Cage in it.
It's one
That
of
was the first
it's-
DVD I ever bought.
It's one of the first movies I
Gone
just fell
in
in love
60
with.
seconds.
And that
Really?
67 Shelby GT Cobra.
It's like the
I
first one I ever
fucking
made.
love that car. I want one, but they're millions of dollars.
Maybe 5 times. That's a lot for you.
I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's a lot for me, yeah. But
Talking to the mic.
but
That's going to be the most difficult thing for you,
We'll have some movie culture.
for you youngins.
Billy Blunt's
Yeah.
stoner list of movies.
We'll get those going. Some taste.
Coming up.
Just the choice nugs, though. Just
Yeah.
the choice nugs.
Just kind of a collection of stoner classic films that every stoner should at least watch once.
that I have
on
never
STL
seen.
Pot.
Yeah, we'll
Or
have
just for Corey.
Well,
Maybe-
yeah,
we'll
mostly
we'll
just
start
for
off-
Corey. He'll have to probably do one movie a month and give us at least a report on it.
That could be a little side segment on the
I didn't realize I
show.
was joining a school, man.
Yeah, you have to do homework, you little bitch.
Yeah. We're worried about your GPA.
Yeah.
I mean,
Me
there's-
too.
It's at
Your
420 right now.
ganja your ganja point average.
It needs to get lowered.
Yeah, we need to lower it.
So you got Gone in 60 Seconds. Corey, what about you?
Ooh, favorite movie. I'd have to go with Jurassic Park. For real.
Not a big deal. We're in the hat right
For
now.
real. Jurassic Park was a huge movie in my childhood. I watched it all the time. Probably from when I was 5 to right now.
Same. Did you see me dress up as Jeff Goldblum for Halloween? Katie was a dinosaur.
I did see that.
You want to hear my Jeff Goldblum impression?
I would love
No.
It's all it is life finds a way. I'm Jeff Goldblum. That's it. That's all you do.
That's perfect.
You don't really
That's-
change anything. You
no.
stutter.
great.
Yeah.
perfect.
Don't change anything about that.
Thank
That
you.
was a perfect impression.
Thank you. I should
Great
really say that
movie.
live.
Must go faster.
The third one, underrated also.
Wait,
With
the third one?
pterodactyls? With pterodactyls?
Oh, okay. You just lost all credibility.
Hold
you were
on,
doing
hold
good.
on,
You were
hold
doing
on,
good,
hold on.
and then
Listen,
holy
listen,
shit.
Listen.
that movie
listen.
sucks.
It sucks. I agree.
Is that the one with
very
William H.
poor
Macy?
Acting.
Yes.
It's very poor acting, but I was obsessed with pterodactyls as a child. So, I love that one. Probably more than the first, honestly.
Oh, that hurt.
I love the reactions I get from these guys.
So many velociraptors just died right now. Oh, is that one?
Yeah. Billy, what about you? What would you take to an island?
What would I take to a
Yeah.
movie?
Yeah. Jackass doesn't count.
The Rugrats movie.
What?
It's so random.
I wouldn't really take that
Great.
one, but I don't know.
Great
Probably
choice.
Clerks. Probably Clerks.
I could, yeah, that fits.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a comfort
that's
movie.
a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Or Dogma. Clerks or Dogma.
Dogma's
Definitely
great.
anything with Janice and Bob for sure. But
For me, it's
Yeah.
either Jurassic Park, Back to the Future, or The Matrix. I can't decide between those three.
But if
I
you
could
had to
somehow
pick
get
one.
it on all on one disc,
or all one movie.
You just
They go back
gotta
to
pick
Jurassic
one.
Park.
I know I break my own rules. I'm a rebel.
But if you had to
Not a
pick one,
cause. Kid Rock. What?
if you had to pick one,
Probably The Matrix.
ooh,
Keanu, dude, can't go wrong with Keanu. I don't know. Fuck that.
Yeah, the first one was good, and even the newest one was good.
The newest one's great. The newest one is fantastic. I love the newest one. I recently watched 2 again. I think I'm going back on what I said. I like the fourth one the second best. I think it's 1, 2, 4, 3 for me. But okay, last question. This question I used to always ask. If you had a favorite wrestler, who is it?
If I had a favorite wrestler, The Undertaker.
Nice.
let's go!
Nice.
Didn't he just retire?
He just got put in the Hall of Fame, yeah.
The Hall of Fame. That's what it was. Let's go.
gonna have
Let's
to go with John Cena because I've never really watched wrestling.
Cena.
That's fine. He's on a hit show called Peacemaker. You should watch that.
Can't see.
That's a great show.
I'm pretty sure
No.
he's St. Louis native, right?
Randy Orton.
Randy Orton. Oh,
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking.
Viper.
I valeted his car.
Who would be your favorite, Bill?
Stone Cold Steve fucking Austin.
Obviously.
Hell yeah.
Shawn Michaels for me, duh. Not a big deal. All right, those were your icebreakers presented by the Anything Incredible podcast because that was basically their thing and I just stole it from them.
All right.
Nice.
They know that. That's kind of like a running gag now. I used to call it the Anything But Credible Questions.
That's awesome.
Pretty incredible.
All right. So today we're going to do Face and Heel, talk a little bit about the podcast and what's coming up. And we're going to play a game to end the show. But before we get into Face and Heel, let's talk about the podcast. Let's talk about St. Louis Pot Dispatch, what it is, and when it's dropping. Dylan, let's start with you. It's kind of your brainchild, I want to say.
Yeah, I mean, I bought the domain 2 years ago just kind of as a joke, more than anything. And now it's finally kind of just transitioned into this kind of thing. And it's just going to be, 4 guys sitting around smoking weed, talking about weed, entertaining, trying to just make some entertainment, not really get political. I don't really care about politics, even though I'm a political science major. Fucking weed's been my life, and that's all I want to talk about.
Sorry,
so
I made that same rule too. No politics on Offended, and I think the last year of Offended has been all about politics. So,
Of course, you break your own rules.
yeah. Thank you.
well,
Thank
yeah.
you.
I'm listening.
I need to
Don't
bring
worry.
that rule back though, because I'm just over it. But yeah.
We're going to talk. We'll have information. There's still going to be some information about what's going on within the state, but we're not going to spend a lot of time about that. We're just
So no talking about Uncle Joe.
no
Word.
That was
No.
Sleepy.
Sleepy Joe,
Sleepy Joe and the Orange Man.
Brandon.
Can I
Maybe.
change what we're offended by?
Of course.
I'm offended by something different.
Why are you so nervous?
Is it gonna have to get bleeped?
Why do you look so nervous? I'm so concerned.
I feel like you're really
What?
thinking about saying this and whether or not you should say it.
Why am I going to be scared what's going to come out of Billy's mouth sometimes
I'm
on the
offended by
show?
politics.
I am too. Both sides suck. We're gonna say that and we're gonna drop
Of
it.
course.
Yeah. Left and right both suck.
offensive.
Extremists on each side suck, just like wrestling fans. They all suck.
Extremists of everything suck.
Yes,
Everybody
A
sucks.
fucking men. Yes, that is
Especially wrestling fans.
Stereotypes suck. And stereotypes are real.
Yeah, people that stereotype, I'm not about it.
Well, that's the other thing is, most people think stoners are fucking lazy. And I don't think any of us, especially at our jobs,
gonna
are
say,
not
If
fucking lazy.
Say if anybody came to our job and saw what we do, no, we are not.
We are not lazy. So I think we want to break that stereotype
Except for
to
Tyler.
the St. Louis area and then, just have some fun with it. So,
Fuck yeah.
That'll be the test to see if Tyler's listening.
You know he's
Did you listen to the show? Yeah, I loved it. Sure you did.
He sung your praises. Did you hear
Also, I don't like Kanye.
that? Oh.
That's how you'll really know
Oh,
if he's
yeah.
I think I
listening.
might have to mute because I love Kanye. I was the Kanye guy.
do.
Right.
You can
Mine
love
too.
Kanye. You want
I
Kanye.
was the Kanye guy before I met Tyler. Then that all changed.
Oh.
Probably for the better.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to meet another motherfucker that's more Kanye than Tyler. Then,
See,
if there's someone that can out
Anybody
Kanye Tyler,
that's a little lower than Tyler, that was me. Like for the last.
That was my best friend
Yeah.
growing up. So I've lived with
It's
a Kanye.
it's a lifestyle,
Lover
isn't
my
it?
whole
It's
life.
like a lifestyle
Yes.
thing.
Yes, it's 100% a lifestyle.
Okay,
100%.
Yeah.
I get it.
It's understandable. It's cool.
I mean, be whatever makes you happy, man.
Exactly. Corey.
I wish I had his money, bro.
No shit.
Fuck.
Corey, what brought you
Wish I had
wanting to join the show with them?
You know, I don't really know. I always wanted to get into podcasts and get into like talk shows on like YouTube and stuff like that, like posting stuff on YouTube and just getting my name out there more or less. And I like talking about weed. I've smoked weed since
5th grade.
no, I wasn't. It wasn't that long ago.
And
It
so
wasn't
yeah,
that long ago.
I mean, I probably started smoking weed at 14.
Yeah, same. So, and I've been doing it every day since, and I know a lot about it. I would love to talk about it. Decided to join up, and I know how to make video edits, so they need me for that.
You too.
I know.
If we put our brains together, dude.
Brainchild.
You guys should hang out more, and we can actually collaborate on a podcast or something.
Wow, dude,
Yeah,
that's a great
that's
fucking
a great
idea.
idea.
idea,
Almost like
bro.
it's gonna,
Man.
like the
Billy.
next
See,
one's gonna
dude?
drop
This-
on
this-
420.
You,
Are we stereotyping stoners again?
just
No.
Billy.
Just Billy. Billy Blunts.
This
Billy
brain, man,
Blunts.
once it gets rolling, there's no stopping it.
There needs to be a concentrate called Billy Blunt's Prison Punch.
That's what I'm saying. Where the
That's
people
just
want
the
it. You got to
greatest
give the
fucking
people what they
name.
want.
Billy Bun. Billy Blunt's Prison Punch.
Yeah, dog.
Yes.
Wait for it to hit the streets.
That's great.
Come into the hands of the people. The people demand it.
The people demand their Billy Blunt's prison punches.
Can I ask? Have you done any prison punches? Drank the prison punch?
I plead the fifth.
Okay.
That means yes.
I don't know. I like speculation.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Billy Blunt's.
Yes, sir.
How come you wanted to join their podcast and not mine?
Fuck.
Because I wanted to join a good podcast.
Oh, it's like I set you up for one answer only. You hit it out of the park. No, but for real, I mean, weed.
Same
cannabis,
answer.
Marijuana. It's always something that I feel like you've talked about how it was like your dream job to work for a cannabis company,
Fuck yeah.
and now you get to do a podcast about weed.
Well, yeah.
And I just want to know, on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited does that make you feel?
Fucking 10. 10 out of 10 for sure. Yeah.
I can't come up with a question for you. That's why I'm kind of stalling to kind of come up with another question for you, because I feel like we've had you on so much before that we know who you are. I just don't want you to feel left out.
No, I already feel left out. So
We leave him out all the time.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
And why do you feel that way? I can be your therapist now. It's therapy time with Tricky and Billy Blunts.
Well, all right. Well, how much time you got here, Doc?
Not much.
Yeah, not much.
Let's try to wrap it up.
Yeah.
All right, cool. And good
Anytime
story.
now.
Yeah,
And we're out of
and we're
time.
done.
Sorry.
And we're out of time.
And it doesn't
I just want to
matter.
say,
No, but what are you going to bring to the table for this podcast?
fucking awesomeness, man. I don't know what everyone else is gonna bring us.
Hell yeah.
Some good weed, some good times, hopefully fun information, and just good things to listen to.
I mean, we're
Hit you
definitely
with the
gonna play
hard-hitting
some
questions.
games.
Yeah, man.
Like we're gonna play some games. We've got Billy Blunt's list of stoner classic films. So there's gonna be a lot that
Stuff.
Stuff.
How long have you been smoking weed
Nice.
for?
Yeah, how long have you been smoking weed for?
Fucking like 20 years, a little over 20 years, probably 25 years.
Holy shit.
So
How old are
that's
you
a
again?
long fucking
30,
time.
you'll be
45.
35 in October.
35.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I smoked my first joint when I was like,
Sure about that
I'll
one?
be 30 in October.
You're not 30 yet?
Nope, I turned 30 this year.
Are you turning 12 this year?
Almost.
13.
21.
2 weeks from tomorrow.
I can start drinking next week, man.
5 plus 5 is 10.
January, February, March, April.
I had a question, and then that just threw me off.
When's Nudie Magazine Day?
October.
Tight.
So, Dylan, you and I have actually known each other for a very long time, and it's so funny that you say, when's the first time you started smoking weed? I mean, I feel like you and I have probably started smoking weed around the same time. Like,
Yeah, I mean, we both went to Smokeville, so
I actually didn't go to Smokeville. I just lived in Oakville.
that's right. Well, you lived in Smokeville then, so you hung out with people around Smokeville.
I hung out with Oakville people all the time. Yeah. I mean, I just remember smoking.
Have you ever heard that?
That's
never
all,
heard
that's what we
Smokeville.
call the
Is that
Oakville
what
all the time.
Is that what people from Oakville call Oakville? Smokeville?
Yeah.
Oh.
So people from Oakville name themselves Smokeville?
This is actually the first time I've heard it.
That's
really?
That's what most of us called it was Smokeville.
I've never heard that
that's
before.
sick.
I've never heard that. We got Kirkweed,
Yeah, I've heard that one.
but we didn't name it.
I got Smokeville. Always called it that. I didn't.
Smokeville, that's tight though. That's better than Kirkweed.
Yeah,
That's
Kirkweed's
way
That's what at
fucking
least
better
my
than Kirkweed.
senior year and mostly
What was
through
Webster?
high school. That's what it was
Webster?
called.
No, we're too fucking uptight. We don't smoke.
And we
weed in
called
Webster,
Melville
bro.
Smellville.
That's true.
I was an outcast.
I knew that one. But I remember me and you would like fucking go out like to our my car and just smoke weed. Well, your girlfriend, now wife,
Yeah.
would hang out because I was best friends with
With her sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, her older
Can't speak
sister
right now.
Mary.
Thank you.
So,
You got it.
Stroking over here. Holy shit.
yeah. So I mean, we've known each other for a long time, and it was just so funny that we both ended up where we did, and
Right?
the entire day we were working, had
Yes.
no idea we were across from each other.
That was one of the funniest
I remember
things.
that.
Where, so we were literally, like Dylan just said, we were working across from each other at a table, and I kept looking up at you like, you look familiar. Like, but this is when we were all wearing masks.
Yeah.
So
I couldn't really.
I'm like, nah.
But then someone said my last name because everyone's like, "Why is
Well,
you know?"
That was me.
So what's funny
That was me.
is like,
Why is your name? Why is everyone calling you Spleen? I'm like, well, most people called me Spleen when I packed parachutes.
oh yeah, Jesus Christ, I forgot you used to skydive. But it was so funny. People kept saying Dylan all day, and I kept looking up at you. I'm like, I don't think that's Dylan. I just kept going about my day, and then somebody's like, Spleen. I'm like, Dylan. I just remember just looking at you, just going,
Yeah,
Dylan.
No,
and you just
that's-
go,
and you
what? And I just pulled down the mask, and you just
like-
go, holy shit.
That's right. When I walked in,
Todd?
because I saw you. That's when we first met. I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, hey, I'm Billy," and you're like, "Oh, I'm Dylan Spleen," and you literally looked up, stopped what you were doing, like, "Wait, Dylan Spleen?" I'm like,
Yeah. It's good.
like literally, you've been sitting
Yeah.
across from each other for like 8 hours. Like, what the fuck?
I remember sitting in the corner trimming weed and eavesdropping on your guys' conversation. So I was
yeah,
there.
because we were starting
in
to
spirit.
package. So
You were cleaning buckets.
that'll be the test to anyone at work listening. If
might have to
anyone
bleep
at
that
work
one out,
was listening to this one-
He was cleaning buckets. Bucket
Yeah.
boy.
I was.
We don't say that.
I was, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah. You were over in the corner. We had our corner. It's like you couldn't cross the line. Like,
Oh, yeah. When it first started, yeah, I remember. The
it's a war
packaging,
path.
packaging and trim in different corners of the same
The
room.
Tyler and a clock couldn't
Ty-
bring a clock around him.
Dude.
That's the hardest I've ever laughed ever.
The room erupted, dude.
It did.
It was the most insane thing I've ever seen.
I just remember Josh looking around, just being like, "What? What just happened?" He
did
starts
everybody-
smiling. He's like, he just looks at me. He goes, "What just happened?" I'm like, "I have no idea." I'm like, "I can't see you right now because I have tears coming out." Like, but man, that was funny.
It was an outrage.
It was an outrage. So St. Louis Pot Dispatch dropping on 420 on Anything But Credible Network. We record our first episode a little behind the scenes tomorrow. See how it goes. What can we expect on the first episode? It's probably going to be a welcome episode, but what can we expect on it moving forward after that? I think we kind of already answered the question, but just to give a little more insight on what it is again, so people know, and where can we find it?
Yeah, well, I mean, go to stlpotdispatch.com and look up Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, stlpotdispatch.com, or STL Pot Dispatch on all the handles. Even TikTok we'll have a lot of different content, games mostly, and just kind of sharing information, talking about weed, and just talking about what's going on with our lives and sharing what's going on. So
I'm excited. I feel like this could go in a really positive direction for all of us at this table, except for Corey. But, you know...
Me too.
Me too. But no, I'm actually, for real, all four of us, I think we have something that's actually gold on our hands, and
Yeah.
I think it's going to be good.
I think if we just continue to just, bring fun content and not really talk about anything else.
Right.
I mean,
get the people involved too. Have like streams where you can like give some feedback and pretty much anything cannabis related. We're pretty much on
yeah,
board.
I mean,
with
we're going to
talking
be
about.
open to talking about. I would hope to try and figure out how to send us recordings. If you want to send us an email, St. Louis stlpotdispatch@gmail.com, and ask any questions, anything like that. We'll be happy to answer anything.
What was the email again one more time?
stlpotdispatch@gmail.com.
STLpotdispatch@gmail.com. I almost said it Twitter.
STL.
Do we have social media that we can go to and follow?
Yeah, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok.
TikTok.
Haven't set up YouTube
TikToks.
yet, but need to set up YouTube.
And our would be...
At STL Pot Dispatch.
There we go. Everything's the same. I love when everything's the same. What'd you say?
Clean.
Clean. I love how you got
That's
this,
slick.
by the
Yeah.
way.
I mean, I started, so I mean,
Yeah, I was gonna
I
say.
worked in marketing. I'm not going to say where I worked in marketing. People that will know me know where I worked in marketing. And
Easy.
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
that's why I wanted to start this
Channel
as
4.
kind of just for fun. And I wanted to,
Damn, that's a good
because they
guess.
weren't doing anything in that space, and now I feel like they've missed their chance to brand it that way, and I'm gonna brand something that way. So
I love
fuck
it.
them.
I love it.
I love it too.
LLC. LLC. I love it.
It's
All right.
copywritten.
So 420, dropping on 420, St. Louis Pot Dispatch. Make sure to go check it out. Does anybody want to bring up anything else before we move on about STL Pot Dispatch?
Nope.
Check it the fuck out.
Both of you just nope. I'm excited.
I would like to say,
I like to say a few things I've written down.
no, check it out.
Check it out. STL Pot Dispatch. Dropping 420. We're going to say it a lot throughout this episode so that way you don't fucking forget it. And if I swear to God, if I get a text message from somebody who listens to the show that says, when's the new episode out? I'm going to
When is the
Block
new
your
episode
number.
out? Actually,
Better not fucking forget.
Wednesday.
Wednesday. And what's
Swear
it
to
for?
God, I'll come to your house.
St. Louis
Wait,
St. Louis
I'll-
Pot
I'll
Dispatch.
St. Louis Pot
listen to it.
Dispatch.
St. Louis Pot Dispatch.
STLpotdispatch.com.
Wait, Corey, what's going to
At
happen?
STL Pot Dispatch at your
I will
Instagrams.
come to your house and force you to listen. With
Whoa there.
With the old iPod, like, headphones, the most uncomfortable things in the world, the circle ones.
no, not even those. The iPod, the earbuds that you get straight from China with like any video camera that you buy. That's just straight plastic.
You have to wear
And you
Google
feel-
glasses.
It's like a square that you just put into your ear. Most uncomfortable shit ever, dude.
Those are.
Those are the worst.
But we're gonna put thumbtacks in them.
Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
All right.
Straight
Wow, this got
torture.
violent. This became a wrestling match.
Well, it might turn into a wrestling match.
All right.
You never know.
It's going off the rails. All right, STL Pot Dispatch. Go check it out. 420. Drop it then. AnythingButCredible.com. Make sure to go check it out. All right, moving on. Face and heel of the week. But before we go, Dylan, you're more of an adult than all three of us, and you have to go attend
Yep. I have other things to attend
business.
to. Need
business
to get
and
home
kids.
to kids. So
Prioritize.
yeah.
Or tall.
So
Prioritize.
But don't worry, people. On other
I will be back.
yes,
I'll
he
be
will be back, and don't worry, he will be on every episode fully of that St. Louis Pot Dispatch.
Yep.
You can hear the spleen machine again on 420 dropping.
Spleen machine, I like that. That's we're calling you that.
That's
From
what we
unoffended
want to
at
go
least.
with.
Unoffended, at least. Maybe you don't. Your show is your show. You can.
Oh
do
no,
whatever
that's
you
what we're going with.
right.
That's it. Is that's what it is.
Corey-
That's been decided then.
It is decided.
want. Corey,
Because
We're
we
gonna
got
call you
Billy
SpongeBob.
Blunt, Spleen Machine.
Oh yeah.
The what?
SpongeBob for Corey.
SpongeBob?
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe Patrick.
Patrick.
Not a what? What is happening?
What is happening? I don't know. You have to smoke
All right,
weed to
Dylan,
understand what we're talking
Kooky Corey.
about. All right.
Yeah. Expect big things. We'll see you soon.
Yeah, dog.
See you
I'll
soon.
let these guys continue.
Thank you for joining the show, man.
Appreciate y'all.
We will see you on 420. Okay. We had this paused for a second while Dylan was going, while Dylan was leaving. But we had this paused for a second while Dylan was leaving, and we totally just, I think we just spent 30 minutes talking off air, basically.
Yeah.
And
No.
Corey, you said that you were born in 1997, which just blew my mind.
Correct.
And then I had the follow-up question because
Oh God.
I was
Don't ask it again.
no, I want to know.
Don't ask it
It's
again.
just
I have
wild
a
to me.
story. I
Do
don't
you
remember.
remember 9/11?
All right. So I was about to turn 4 when it happened. I was literally a month away from turning 4 years old when 9/11 happened. And I lived in Savannah, Georgia at the time. I was born in Savannah with my 2 younger siblings, and my youngest sister was born in Atlanta. I was getting a bath in the kitchen. No, I wasn't. I'm sorry. My little sister was getting a bath in the kitchen. My little sister and little brother.
Just adjust his mic for those.
Yeah, of course.
YouTube.
My little sister and brother were getting a bath in the kitchen, and my mom gets a phone call from my aunt, and she's just screaming, "Turn on TV, turn on TV, turn on TV." And I'm sitting there and I'm watching my cartoons. I'm watching whatever the hell is on Nickelodeon at that time.
Fuck yeah.
I'm sitting there just eating, watching, and my mom turns on TV and it's the news, and obviously everybody's seen the newscast of it. Newscast turns it on. Second plane comes in. Everybody's seen that. I don't remember that all that much. I learned about it obviously a lot growing up through school, and when I was in high school, I actually got the opportunity to go to New York for a school trip and visited the 9/11 memorial site, and it's just wild, dude. Like,
dude, yeah. It's wild that you don't like really remember it. That's what's crazy.
Have you ever been to the World Trade Center?
No. Have you?
Yeah, actually.
Were you there before? Like,
yeah,
when it was the World Trade?
When it was actually the buildings. Yeah,
that's wild to me, dude.
I was on this trip. I was young. I was young. I was about your age, maybe. No, I was like maybe 7, maybe 9, 10, 8 or 9. I was like 8 or 9. Who was it? That was 2001. So if I was 87, that's 97.
This is such a high conversation.
This is 10. So maybe like 10. Yeah, maybe 10 or 11.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, I took this trip. I went up to like Canada and New York and all this other shit with like this whole family and everything. It's a true story. I don't know why you're laughing at it.
I'm laughing at like just the
this is actually true.
Derailment of this conversation.
This is no bullshit. Normally I tell stories like this and I bullshit, you know?
This is just my revelation of
I started feeding this whale tank and I got caught and then I started taking care of it and then I set it free, you know, like no, that's the real story.
I'm laughing at the fact of my revelation of just thinking about how this is going on in 420 and I'm high, and this conversation started off mic during a 30-minute break and we forgot to press record. And we were getting ready to do Face Heel of the Week, and then I was just like, pause. I want to have this conversation because I'm stoned and I'm very intrigued by this, and now I'm even more intrigued by your very serious story. Continue, Billy.
Hell yeah.
So I'm like real little, like taking this trip. I'm like, she's like, oh yeah, we're going to stop by. Went through the whole town of downtown New York, you know, went through fucking like the what's that big toy store that's there? The fucking,
FAO Schwartz.
Yeah, FAO Schwartz, and like loving the city. Didn't really get to enjoy it as like an adult and shit. And the family who I was with, the mom was like, oh, one of my best friends works in this building. We're going to go check it out. It's like, okay, so we went to the baseline of it, like right where one of the grading is. I think it was, I don't remember if it was 1 or 2, but we were like, oh, she works on that floor. And I remember being at the base of like, man, that's a really big building. And then like, you know, 4 years later and like, you know, hearing about all that shit. Dude. Yeah, it's crazy. I didn't talk to that family for like a while after that, but
that's crazy.
Being at the base of it.
You guys were talking about knowing somebody that worked there?
She knew, like the mom knew somebody that was working there. I went with some family, long story, but yeah.
That's like, crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because I've never, like, I don't know, like, I've never really known anybody that knew anybody that even worked in the building, dude.
Right.
Like, it's always been a memorial to me.
That was one of my first thoughts too. Like when those things hit, like was her friend in there? Did she still work there? Is she still alive? Did she make it out? Like I really have no idea.
That's crazy, dude. That's crazy.
I don't know.
I got so emotional going in. There's a specific room in that memorial where they have all the pictures of all the victims, and it's like this continuous, like, because there's so many fucking victims of that it's just continuous, and there's recordings of voicemails.
Oh, dude, those are so hard to listen to.
Absolute worst. Yeah. Like, I love that I went through it and experienced it, but it was just gut-wrenching.
I'll never forget it. People don't forget.
I remember that whole day perfectly. I remember waking up in my mom's bed, and I remember like waking up and looking at the TV like, what? I was fucking 10. What's going on? And I just remember like looking at the TV and looking at the time, and I'm like, I'm late for school. Like, what's that is so true. And then
my God.
I just remember my mom was like, shh, like hold on, and like watching this, And my grandma, it hit with like to my grandma, like what I said. She just goes, "Oh my God, Trisha, he's 2 hours late for school." Like,
Holy shit!
yeah. So it was like they were like, "Oh my God, like yeah, we got to get you to school." So like we walked in and
Yeah,
like,
because I was actually just about to ask because like people, it's
I was in
famous
middle
for people to be in school to see it. Like
I was in
In a
TVs to
private
come
school.
in.
4th grade.
Dude, they gathered everybody in the
they
cafeteria,
brought the TV in.
and then they wheeled in the little TV card, the big box TV, and fucking like they're like, okay, this is history. We're gonna let you watch it, and like this, they showed the recordings of the first plane, like and next thing like on live television, saw the second plane run right into the building on live TV, and it's like the newscasters, oh fuck, and we're in a private school, like a private Lutheran school, and the teachers are literally like cross-armed, just standing there, just like.
It's so funny.
It's
that-
history, man. This is history.
Crazy.
It is history, but I also think like it was. I mean, to that point, they knew it was going to be history to where they were like, "Fuck these kids, I want to watch it too. Let's go act like we care about them, but really,
They're
I
watching
want
it.
to watch
Yeah,
it."
they were watching it for sure.
Maybe all we needed.
Because all the little kids are like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Yeah,
Like,
because
Maybe all we needed at that time was a Will Smith, slapping somebody, so we could just distract
who
ourselves
talks
from the
like
whole.
that on South Park? I didn't fucking do anything.
Oh, nah.
I didn't fucking do anything.
I love that show.
Is that Craig?
Thanks, I forget.
So
But,
like Craig's always, "Man, don't flick me off, you son of a bitch."
he's wearing a purple shirt.
It's blue.
Is it?
Craig? Yeah.
Mm,
I
Craig's
didn't
blue.
fucking do anything.
Are you colorblind?
I don't know. Are you colorblind?
That's red, dude. And this right here,
The lighter is royal blue.
can't lie. I was walking down the hallway the other day, and I walked past Josh, and I go, "Fletcher, how's it hanging?" And he just stopped and looked at me and goes, and he just starts to walk again. As he starts to walk, he just goes short and shriveled and a little to the left. Nailed it. It was like that's so. Little fun fact: me and Josh and I have been quoting "Liar, Liar, Liar, Liar" since 4th grade, like religiously quoting that movie. That's the movie we quote the most to each other by far.
Fun fact.
You've never seen it.
Corey's never seen that movie.
Okay. This isn't homework. This is a good time. You need to go watch Liar,
It's
Liar.
starring Mel Gibson.
No.
You know what? I actually may have seen that. It sounds familiar.
Liar, Liar is one of the funniest movies ever made.
It's based on a true story.
But he's lying. Wait, who's lying? Am I lying?
About Liar, Liar? Why would I lie about that movie?
But so, fun fact. Josh and my uncle took me to the Blues game. He took me and Josh to the Blues game. We were like in 5th or 6th grade.
Yeah.
And
That shit's
Josh
fire.
is-
That's good.
Josh is eating popcorn, and these 2 people in front of us were just the angriest Blues fans I've ever seen in my life, but not angry in a bad way, in a fucking just hilarious, this fan is annoyed watching this game way. And remember, they hit to fucking a couple 11-year-old assholes. A Blues player shot the puck, and it hit the netting like above the glass.
Yeah.
And the guy in front of us goes, "Oh, good shot. He hit the net, but he hit the wrong fucking net, you dickhead." And Josh starts choking on the popcorn because he starts laughing so hard. And I'm like smacking him on the back, and I was like, "Are you okay?" And he's like, "Yeah, that was hilarious." So on the whole way home, all 3 of us were just cracking up because Josh was like, "See you later, dickhead," like from Liar, Liar.
Yeah.
So to this day, anytime Josh saw my uncle following that, he always like, "Sup, dickhead," like little kid Josh saying that. And when I got hired at Proper, I was like, "Hey, guess who my boss is?" I go, and he's like, "Who?" And I'm like, "It's fucking Josh." He's like, "What, dickhead Josh?"
That's awesome. That's awesome.
When's So-
lunch?
Yeah, when is lunch?
I think this is the longest episode of Offended I've ever recorded, and we're only like 30 minutes into the show. We've paused for, 90 minutes now, I think, altogether?
No.
Is it?
No.
A little over.
Actually, no. We've actually only paused for like 30 minutes.
There's no time when you're measuring fun.
There's no time when you're high. That's something I've learned too. Time.
You'll learn that when you join St. Louis Pot Dispatch. And
I don't wear a
follow
watch.
us.
You know, I don't really like to keep track of time. I was like, well, how do you know the time? Well, I got a phone.
It just says it.
It's kind of the same thing, man. Freaking Stuart Marshall. All right. Face
fellas.
and heel of the week. Let's get into it. Who wants to start? Let's start with the face. We'll go one by one. Face, and then heel. But who wants to go? Do you want me to go first?
I'll go first.
Right.
Had a good face this week. Got some good artwork promoted. So spreading out statewide. Should be seeing it on the shelves. You know,
Hell yeah.
pretty stoked.
I was just at Crestwood, and it's on the boards already. It's there.
It's up there?
Actually,
It's up?
outside too.
Really?
Saying that we're
Hell
open.
yeah.
Awesome. So yeah, pretty stoked. Got some good artwork out there. More to
Proper
come for
Cannabis,
sure.
Proper
So
420. Check it out.
definitely a huge face for me this week. I'll definitely take that one.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
It's a fucking hell of a face.
I know, right?
My face is my
I
face.
find a nickel every time I heard that.
My face is my face.
It is what it
It's
is.
gorgeous. It's beautiful. What can you say?
People just tell me to change my face.
Yeah, people actually say it's ugly. I was just trying to build some confidence.
Well, you know, good luck.
Oh, God.
There's one in a million.
You're not going to get any of that here.
Boa.
Not up in here.
My face right now is the St. Louis Blues. I mean, they're doing exactly like what you want them to do at the perfect time, and they're catching fire. They're on a fucking huge streak right now. Vladimir Tarasenko, Robert Thomas, Pavel Buchnevich, that line is just dominating the NHL right now. Vladimir Tarasenko, I need to see something real quick because
How are they doing? I don't get Bally Sports because Bally
Dick
Sports
Alley.
is.
would you like my login?
I would love it.
I can give it to you.
That'd be dope.
Okay, cool. I got you. Okay, cool. But
I haven't watched a single game this season.
oh man, they're in second. They're in second place in the Central right now. Colorado was like almost 20 points ahead of the entire division. Like that's how good Colorado is right now. But I personally think Colorado is peaking way too early too. We'll find out more on our playoff hockey episode. But just for those listening, we will do a playoff hockey episode again. But Blues are like totally catching fire. That's kind of, dude, honestly, I'm not trying to say this because I'm a homer or anything like that. I'm not trying to be biased. The Blues are playing like how they did in 2019 again, where they had that weird fucking stretch, not as bad as 2019, but they had that stretch where like we kept losing games by like 6 goals. Like, I mean, we lost 5 straight, almost 6 straight. I think we won in a shootout. But it's like, we did that like 3 times this season. We were just getting in stretches where we were good. Now, all of a sudden, we are staying good and we're staying consistent and playing amazing hockey right now.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I've heard that from multiple people, like from around St. Louis right now. Like all of my friends, they've all been saying that the Blues are on a hot streak right now. They're feeling it. So that's nice, man.
That's nice. It's very nice.
to hear.
The reason
because I'm not watching.
Yeah, I would like your
I give
login, but I'm not gonna watch because every time I actually do end up watching a game, we don't end up winning that game.
Oh, but then yeah, you can't watch. But
I'm
so
saying we need that login though.
but no, now I just don't think I can give you the login.
Okay, well at least for the Cardinals.
I don't trust you.
You're right. I don't.
I'll wait
trust
until
myself.
you can have it for the Cardinals when Blues season's over.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm not joking.
I don't even like baseball though. So
But it's just I made a bet at the beginning of the year with my uncle, who we call Tunkle because his name is also Todd Rick. Yeah.
Nice.
So
Another trick.
what is funny is at the beginning of the season, I've been saying this for since the playoffs last year. I'm like, Vladimir Tarasenko is coming back to the player that he was. He was out for a year and a half with a shoulder injury that was fucked up twice in a surgery.
yeah,
It's
I remember that.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
And people are like, oh, he just doesn't have any more. He's injury prone. It's like he's actually not injury prone. If they just would have fixed the original thing that was wrong, he would have been back already and been fine, and been healthy. Everybody knows the backstory, at least on Offended, of me getting into it with ESPN 101 during the year we won the Cup. I had an inside source with the Blues that ended up, everything that we spoke on the show ended up becoming very true. And one of the things was that they actually rebutted it against me and said I was an idiot and out of my mind, and that's not true. I said that Vladimir Tarasenko wanted to be the captain of the Blues, and I think the Blues are actually being led by him. The year that we won the Cup, I think you could tell what players were behind him and who was behind Pietrangelo. I don't think that, to me, anyways, I just don't think that was that hard to see.
Yeah.
And
I always saw a divide when Petro was there. I always did.
you always thought what?
I always saw a divide in the team when Petro was there.
And my source was confirming that to me, and it was like almost so bad that there was almost a fight in the locker room, not even on the ice, a fight in the locker room between two sides. When I was saying Vladimir Tarasenko is the true captain of the team, this is before O'Reilly really took off in the playoffs. O'Reilly was very quiet in the regular season. I think our team was very much led by Vladimir Tarasenko that season going into the playoffs. And Jordan Binnington also, to his credit.
Of course.
Fucking that happens. We win the Cup. Vladdy gets hurt. And then in his absence, and I actually agree with him in a very disrespectful way, he was never notified of who the next captain was going to be. He found out like all of us did, instead of them going to him and being like, hey, we're going with Ryan O'Reilly right now because you've been out for a full year. And I understand that too. I'm on both sides of it.
Yeah.
But I understand Vladdy, and I love the drive and the determination and the passion of him just being like, I want to be the captain.
Yeah.
And his agent saying that he wants to leave. I don't think that's true anymore. I do think Vladdy wants to stay now.
Yeah.
And I made a bet at the beginning of the year that Vladimir Tarasenko was going to score 30 goals. That bet has been reached tonight. Vladdy has 2 goals against Buffalo tonight. Number 30 was here. I saw
that.
my
Big
phone.
Props. Big props.
I was showing you the video, Corey. I saw my uncle paid me $50. And I was like,
saw
oh,
that.
shit.
I saw Todd Rick sent you $50, and I was like, what are you doing sending yourself $50, bro? Like, what? That makes no sense. Phone's right in front of me. Like, how did you even do that?
A Jedi,
That
dude.
makes sense. That makes sense.
Force is strong with this
But when I
one.
saw that, I was
that's
just
sick.
sitting there like,
I want to do that. I'm just going to send me.
So yes, my face of the week is not just the Blues, but Vladimir Tarasenko. He is back, and he is back better than I think we've ever seen him. Did you see the reverse hit against Boston and him laughing at
Yes, I saw that.
Frederick's
I saw that
face?
one.
I
Yes.
mean, how demoralizing can that be? And the Blues
try
tied
to
the
hit-
game on that power play too.
You try to lay someone out and get your ass put on the ground.
No doubt.
That's nothing more demoralizing.
The guy was like, I mean, he skated up to him fast too.
Fast, dude.
He
Yeah,
tried
he was
to.
looking for a fight.
What's crazy is that if he actually would have made contact with Tarasenko, if Tarasenko would have like flopped or like fell over, that may have been a game misconduct because I mean
It was from behind-ish.
It was from behind-ish, but the play was dead.
That's true. That's
Yeah,
true.
the whistle had blown,
about that.
and it's like several strides up to him, and he goes
Yeah.
he lowers
It
his
was
shoulder
full intent,
into it.
full
Yeah,
intent.
There wasn't anything called on that?
no, so there was a 2-minute penalty for roughing. The reason why there wasn't
Roughing.
more. The reason why there wasn't more is because Vladdy fucking reverse shoulders him back
put him
and
on the
throws him on
ground.
his ass, and Vladdy just starts laughing at him, going, "What are you doing? Like, what the fuck are you doing?" Scrum happens, flips off Parayko's helmet, and Vladdy's just like behind Parayko, just like laugh. And he is smiling the entire time. Only the Boston player got a penalty.
That's
We
so
score on the
funny.
power play, tie the game, and just take over the game from there.
That's awesome.
And then Vladdy scores that go-ahead goal, that spinorama goal last night. Ooh, buddy.
See that?
Yeah. I can
Is there
go
a
on.
mic'd up version of that?
I wish. I fucking wish.
That'd be tight.
That would be super tight.
Yeah, the Blues and Vladimir Tarasenko. And you shout out Ville Husso. Those are my faces of the week.
Faces.
Yeah, I know. I had multiple.
I like it though. It's
all together.
I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
You got a face, Corey?
My face would have to be, well, what is it? Face and
Heel.
heel? Face and heel? My face and heel would have to go hand in hand
Oh,
this week currently.
it's perfect.
would be the grand old holiday that all of us stoners know and love.
Thanksgiving.
Loved forever. Well, that's
Hanukkah.
low key, yeah. But April 20th, 420.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go.
Everybody loves it. They love to get their weed for it. They get their weed as soon as the day hits. And now being in the industry.
Make sure to leave out cookies and milk for Snoop Dogg the night before. Or, excuse me, gummies and brownies.
Exactly.
Oh, shit.
Now being
Oh, shit.
into the industry and working with it, I have grown a disdain for the holiday of 420.
I love that turn of phrase. I love that turn of phrase for that.
I have too.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's
But we just gotta weather the storm. That's
Of course.
Josh says it every day. Weather the storm.
it's our Christmas, so it's our getting used to it. But you guys out there that are out there buying weed for 420,
Reap all the benefits.
you guys are very, very, very lucky to just appreciate the high.
Honestly, shout out to Black Friday workers. I get it.
Oh,
Oh,
100%.
I get it now.
100%.
I get it now.
But you know the thing about that? The only thing that separates the Black Friday workers and the 420 workers right now, especially everyone in the industry, except ours lasts for a week, maybe a week and a half.
Yeah.
That's true.
Theirs lasts
least
for
us
1,
behind
2
the scenes,
solid
yes.
days, maybe a week of build up for one day.
I disagree.
Ours is
I actually disagree with that because my mom worked at the Galleria for a few years, and no, theirs starts on Black Friday, doesn't end until 2 weeks after Christmas, because people are coming in
That's
and
true,
returning
'cause
everything.
It's holiday season.
Malls are
It's a
I
little
did
different,
not
it's a little
think
different,
about the
but
returns.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, so
We were
No,
lucky
okay,
that
lawyer.
ours only lasts like 2 weeks.
What I would
for now until it
Okay,
becomes
lawyer,
recreational.
What I would-
I mean, still respect either way, but heard.
What I would say.
Right. Lawyer, bird law,
I'll allow it. Anyway,
filibuster.
Dave and Buster's,
Ooh. Bust a nut.
Buster Rhymes.
Oh. Break your neck. All right.
Protect your nut.
Protect your neck.
Wu-Tang.
I was thinking Wu-Tang. He performs them a lot. All right.
What?
Proceed.
Oh, I mean,
As you were saying.
shit. I love 420, but
Hey,
right now, I'm not loving it. I will love it on the day, though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna side with you on that one too. I'm not loving it. Didn't really give a shit about 420 because 420 is every day where you just blaze every day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
Exactly.
but
For sure.
it's like the one day. It's like the 4th of July. You got to give celebration for enhancing it. But we need that day for total recognition. Maybe that might be a better celebration. I might be more in favor of.
You know what? We need that day off. Relaxation.
Relaxation. That should be our
Recuperation.
I actually would
Sorry,
not be
great white buffalo.
surprised. I actually would not be surprised if we start getting that day off. Like, if it becomes recreational.
I agree.
I could just see. I could see it becoming like a thing for us, like that being a holiday, and we just prepare, like, kind of treat it like Black Friday, and prepare for 3 weeks, and it's like, this is what you get. This is what you get.
Yeah.
But we have to we're still a startup with get to that point to do that.
Problem is dispensaries are going to be open no matter what.
That's true.
So,
But I'm a fan of giving the best quality shit to the best people, so I don't really care if we're there. Just throw good deals.
you just love working, man.
Me too.
It's
man.
crazy.
I do.
I've never really met anybody like that. My generation is very lazy,
Late
to put it nicely.
TikTokers.
To put it nicely.
TikTokers.
Yeah, they're like,
I'm a little older than that.
I'm too lazy
I'm
to clean the dishes. My hands don't move that fast. 10 minutes later. Look at this dance I just did.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm a little old. Those are my younger siblings.
It's like
for sure.
the
I don't like your generation. They judge people way too much.
it's like Rock Band.
Oh,
you know?
hell yeah, dude.
Like Guitar Hero folk. Like
growing
you're gonna invest that much
up,
time to get that good at Guitar Hero. Why not play a real guitar?
They judge people way too much, and then they're so sensitive when they get
bad.
it back.
Oh, it was so bad, man. It was so bad growing
Then
up.
they're like, millennials, why are you the way you are? It's like, we understood 9/11. Fuck you. Like, we understood things way too young.
It all comes back around.
That is true.
And then we got COVID. See, yeah.
Thanks a lot,
Yeah.
young fucks.
Yeah, you like
So
this
basically,
now?
my
They don't
heels,
make them
my
like they used
heels,
to.
my heels is your generation, Corey.
Ah,
Actually, Katie's already done that like several episodes ago.
that's a fair one though.
Yeah.
That's a fair one. I'd have to agree with that. Probably full-heartedly.
It's like they get so offended, no pun intended, by the littlest things, but yet they'll be like, "Look at the outfit on that motherfucker."
Oh, they're the
Skinny
most
jeans.
they're the most judgmental people. But as soon as you start even remotely trying to say the
Right.
same thing, or even like one little negative thing, maybe their hat is a weird color, or their fucking shoes are dirty, they will get so butthurt, so
so
sad,
so sad, so sad,
so sad.
So that's your heels. So I mean, yeah, I think we all felt that. Everybody at this table, Dylan would totally agree.
Yeah,
Yesterday,
I agree.
yesterday I was like to Tyler, because we had that possible tornado warning and everything yesterday, and
I was scared.
Tyler, I'm like,
No, I wasn't
I'm
at
like,
all.
Tyler, you gonna play some b-ball? Because we had that little basketball hoop in the warehouse right now. I'm like, you gonna play b-ball? I guess in the shelter if we have to all come over here and stay in the shelter area. He goes, fuck that! I'm running towards the fucking tornado.
Exactly what he said.
I was like, fuck, I might join you right now.
I did hear that. I'd have to agree.
Billy, what is your heel of the week?
You should top of this.
I don't know. I just feel like hand braking it sounds just easier. For at this point, I mean, I don't know. It's just a little shake. I'm gonna throw it. My heel is Corey right now.
That's too
grinding,
easy. That's
grinding
too easy.
me about a grinder.
Just trying to fucking
That's too easy.
trying to
That's
grind
too
some
easy.
weed up with his fingers the old-fashioned way, you know.
Fucking in. Just trying to
remember
smoke
that
this
one.
delicious Billy Idol and can't get to the bottom of it. I don't care who's at the top.
Billy's
What was the
prison
question?
punch. What's your heel of the week?
You do, damn. You asked me all these questions.
Jesus Christ, it's a fucking podcast. Let's talk. You not ready? You want me to come back to you?
Yeah, come back.
Okay. I had a heel, and it left my brain.
I think I am ready for my heel.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I forgot it. Go ahead.
My heel. What is my heel? I had it like all day. I was like, yes, I'm going to say this. Fuck them. I was going to say Blues took over my face. I was going to say the Batman comes out and forgot about that until just now.
Ooh, that drops on HBO pretty
Yeah,
soon,
this
doesn't
weekend.
it?
Yeah.
This weekend?
Yeah, it's so good.
Oh, shit.
It's so good.
Oh shit.
go.
My heel is motherfucking WWE fans. That's my heel. I hate them. I hate them so much.
You're an AEW fan?
Yes. Oh my
Okay.
god, yes. Because
Oh, God.
here, if you go on Twitter, this is why I hate them.
Oh,
Because
God.
they just ruin Twitter for me, and nobody can ever be happy. AEW is so good,
did
and
it.
WWE is so bad. You watch the two side by side and watch the crowd reactions during the show. You can totally tell what show has the fans that are happy with the product.
Yeah.
And you can see the other show,
Yeah.
see how just bored and sad they are with the other
Yeah,
product.
because it's a show. It's
Yeah.
purely entertainment. So you
Like-
gotta put out a good product. And I've only heard since AEW has like started. What I mean, it only
So
started.
it's a 3-year-old company.
3 years. Wow. Ever since they first started, I've heard only good things about like everything about them from long-time WWE fans that have never said anything like that, like bad about the WWE at all, and just immediately just went right to the AEW with like no questions.
There's a few wrestling fans at work that I've showed AEW to, and like every time I have showed them AEW, they're like, "We want to watch like more," and they're not wrestling fans. They're just like, "This is actually like super entertaining.
Yeah.
The matches are violent violent in a good way though, and it's like it's just good. I don't know how else to put it, but a lot of the AEW fans don't watch WWE anymore. Like I'm one of them. I want WWE to do good. I would love more wrestling. Like I love it,
Of course.
but I don't watch WWE anymore, and it's kind of sad. So I watch like wrestling live like once a week now. It's really hard, but
It sucks, man. Fuck, man.
WrestleMania is really good. So like being the fan I am, like this was great. I love this.
Yeah.
WWE fans like will rip on AEW for like the littlest errors or mistakes or like they just rip on it. They're like, oh, they'll never top us. Like, why do you guys like tweeting about this so much?
Yeah.
Like, Jesus Christ.
Because their products are bad.
Right. They're jealous.
But my question to you, though, is do you think that people were starting to realize that the WWE product was bad? Or do you think that because of how good the AEW is, made people start to realize that the WWE wasn't as good?
It's both. I think it's totally a mixture of both. AEW it's like reignited like my love for wrestling in the last 2 years. Like if you guys would have saw me 4 years ago, like right before AEW was started, I was just like, yeah, I don't really care about wrestling anymore. Like,
wow, that's crazy.
right?
Because you love wrestling, dude. Like it's like all you talk about.
That's all I love wrestling. I've watched wrestling since I was a little kid.
Dude. It's like me and football. I fucking.
It's like wrestling, sports, mainly hockey. I've totally gotten in more into football since I started betting on football.
Yeah.
But yeah, wrestling and hockey are like my two constants that I go to. But wrestling to me is just when it's good, it's fucking, as Max Landis said, if it's good, it's fucking great. But when it's bad, it fucking sucks, and it's so hard to watch.
Yeah.
And that is WWE to a T. It is so hard to watch. AEW is so good. The 2 hours fly by, and you're like, whoa, that felt like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, what just happened? The crowd stays electric the entire night. It's just an amazing atmosphere to be a part of.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but as Tony Khan called called WWE fans, the owner of AEW called WWE fans a bunch of bots because he does analytics for the Jacksonville Jaguars because his dad owns the Jaguars and he owns AEW. So he's like, I obviously run analytics for AEW too, and it's comes to the conclusion that he's like, I'm going to get ripped on for this, but it's come to the conclusion that a lot of WWE Twitter accounts are paid for and they're not real. Like they're bots. WWE fans blew up, freaked out. And so they've been going at AEW these past 2 weeks to like times 10, but it's just so funny now. They are now always going to be referred to as bots. And it pisses them off so much, and it just brings me so much happiness. It's like, if you guys didn't react the way you reacted, nobody would have ever have called you bots from here on out. Like,
that is how anybody that blows up on social media in any way, and then they get the hate that they ultimately are going to get. With my generation, one of the main reasons why I hate my generation is because every single one of them wants to be TikTok stars.
Yep.
But they can't handle the fucking hate that will come with it.
Yep. Exactly.
So as soon as they get that little amount of hate, they start getting on their phone and they start tweeting back. It's the most ridiculous, and it'll ruin them. It's happened countless numbers of times. Look at anybody you want to that has said some kind of racial slur or some kind of like ignorant thing towards a group of people,
everything's
and they
ignorant,
get canceled
man.
immediately. People are canceled like that as soon as they come up, canceled. And I hate that word, canceled. Let's just
start hating the word green. Start getting offended. Start the green movement.
Yeah.
But it's just what's funny to me. For Cody Rhodes was one of the wrestlers that put together AEW.
Yeah.
He's one of the founders, one of the executive vice presidents of AEW. Yeah. He was part of the Elite, which is the reason why they called it All Elite Wrestling. So his contract expired, and AEW offered him a contract that was kind of similar to the one he just previously had. And he was like, no, I want more, and I want more creative control over booking the show. And they're like, no, this is what we're offering you. Yeah. And I'm so glad they did, because he was like, all right, well, fine, I'll leave. He went back to WWE, where he had previously left and had shit on WWE, to the point on AEW he took a sledgehammer and broke the throne of Triple H. Wow. Like, he's the throne breaker, is what they were calling him. Then he left, went back. He's like, it was never, a hard decision. I knew I wanted to be. And it's like, you're so full of shit.
Yeah.
You're so full of shit. And now all these WWE bots who fucking, for the last 3 years, have been ripping apart this guy, Cody Rhodes. They've been ripping him apart.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, badly ripping him apart to the point where he deactivated his Twitter because it was so bad.
Jeez.
To the point where he signs with WWE, reactivates his Twitter, and the WWE bots now all of a sudden love him and acted like they never said a word. It's just like, holy shit.
Of course.
Living in the fucking Twilight Zone.
You know. Expect nothing less from the WWE.
Same.
Bunch of sellouts, man.
Fucking sellouts. God damn you, Vince McMahon. God damn you, Bernice.
Scum of the earth.
All right, and that was our face and heel of the week. All right, final thing. We're going to play a game. Last thing of the show. I don't know if you've played this before. I'm going to host it. You guys have to guess the song. However, I'm only going to read the lyrics as badly as possible.
I'm not going to do well on this.
You know what this is from.
No, I know exactly what this is from, and I can already tell you that I'm not going to get answer, let alone a necessity answers.
We have not fucking played this game on the show in a while. We used to play this all the time.
Hate this game.
Katie is shockingly good at this game, and she doesn't know anything.
Oh, God.
She's the other co-host who isn't here. Oh, I gotta work.
Wasted.
All right, first song. If you know the song, say I know it. We're gonna play to. We're just gonna run through this. I think it's like 4 pages.
Jesus Christ!
There's 2 songs per page.
Oh my God!
It's gonna go quick. Okay, here
4
we go.
pages. I feel like I'm doing taxes right now.
hit it.
Oh my God! Sorry, man.
First
I don't
song.
do my own taxes.
Gimme the trees and meek we smoke it, yo. I don't meek we please, so don't provoke it, yo. We nah need nah speed, so we nah gonna coke it, yo.
OT Genesis.
Set we mind at ease and we gotta take it slow.
Do you know this one?
What?
Do you know this one?
Oh, by the way, these are all weed-related questions or weed-related songs.
Are they
There's a
like
theme
pop
to this.
culture? Are they
Yes, yeah, they're all popular.
like everyone knows them? Like you were to play this and be like, oh shit!
The
oh, boy.
chorus goes, "Every day we be burning, not concerning
Every day we lit?
what nobody wanna say. We be earning dollars, turning a mind. They pon we pay. Some got gold and oil and diamonds. All we got is Mary J. Legalize it. Time you recognize it."
Wow.
Do you have any idea?
I
have
the only
no
guess,
idea.
The only guess I had was Every Day We Lit, but that's definitely not it.
Shotty naughty farty.
Wow, dude. This
Is it a reggae
lot
song?
hard.
On the bus.
This is
Am I getting
a lot
hot or
Way
cold?
to time for the one be keeping you on.
What?
Oh, no way. Is this fucking, I got the right temperature to you shelter you from the
That's what
storm.
I thought this song was. That's what I thought this song was, but I don't think it is now because there's no more.
That's
there's
not
no more
weed
word-
related at all.
There's no more
Pitbull?
words. There's no more words. It's Sean Paul. I thought that was it. That's not it, is it?
Sean Paul?
Yeah. The word of time. That's a Sean Paul song. What you're singing?
I think.
That's Jean Paul.
Sean Paul. Gonna go.
Is that
I thought
Sean
it was
Paul? Is that the same one?
Sean Kingston.
You're thinking of somebody called 911. Shorty fire burning on the dance floor.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was actually thinking that, reading that for the first part.
Okay.
So, fun fact: Katie actually downloaded these. She was supposed to host the segment last night, but due to inclement weather, we couldn't do the show last night.
Yeah.
Inclement weather.
Yeah.
It was really bad weather last night.
I used a big word.
Right.
Sorry.
Bad weather. Inclement.
It was really bad.
It's bad.
Really bad.
The weather was really bad.
The weather was really bad. Okay, we're gonna skip
dear
that.
God.
Yeah, that was "We Be Burning" by Sean Paul. I totally thought it was the popular Sean Paul song. Katie, what are you picking?
Wow. Okay. That I had no. Okay. Left field. Let's go. That's a good warm up, I guess.
Okay, kind of
Thanks,
confused
Katie.
me. Now I'm very
Right.
confused.
I'm very confused too.
This one is hilarious because she totally wrote down the wrong artist on this one. I'm reading the lyrics. I'm like, I think this is the song. It is. So I'm going to read the part that she put in highlighted because it has to do with weed. Remember that. Keep that in mind.
Weed.
I'm with your bitch smoking grade A. You know what? It's like I'm 17 again. Peach fuzz on my face. Looking on the case.
Oh, is this Queen?
No, this is the
Trying to
Wiz
find out.
Khalifa and Snoop Dogg song.
Oh shit.
Fuck. What
Is
is
it
the
the
name
roll
of the
up?
song,
Roll up.
dude?
It's like
Oh,
the.
I'm
Is it
surprised
the?
you
Is it
don't
one
know
from the
the
movie?
name.
It's the one
I
from the
know
movie.
the name.
Is it
bro.
the one
Yes,
from the
it's
movie?
the one from the fucking movie, bro. I've seen, that's like one of the
Corey,
only weed movies
as of right
I've
now.
seen.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh
dude.
my god.
I can't believe I don't.
Tune in for the podcast for a later conversation.
Corey's about to get the point.
Yeah, I know he is.
Think of the chorus.
Say it again. Say it again.
That wasn't the chorus. Okay, I'm going to say it again. I'm with your bitch smoking grade A. You know what? It's like I'm 17 again. Peach fuzz on my face. Looking on the case. Trying to find a hella taste. Oh my god, I'm on the chase. Chevy.
7 times
It's getting
a day,
kind of
dude.
heavy. Relevant. Selling it. Dipping away. Time keeps slipping away. Zip
cannot
in the
believe
safe.
I don't remember that.
Flipping for pay. Tipping
is
like
what weed
I'm
does to you
dripping in
kids.
paint. Up front, 4 blunts like Khalifa. Put weed in a J.
What is the name, dude? Oh my god. I am so pissed.
I can't. Yeah. Fuck.
Oh, I see what she did. She only highlighted the ones that have to do with smoke. I read the one that has nothing to do with weed.
Smoking weed.
That was a botch.
Understand. That is.
So what? We get drunk. So what? We smoke weed. We're just having fun. We don't
So
care
what?
who
We get
sees.
drunk. So what? We smoke
You
weed.
gotta say it first.
That's all you need.
The last line of this chorus is the name of the
That's
song.
how it's supposed to be. Love and wild and free.
Wait, what did you say? What was
Wild
before
and
wild?
free?
Love.
Living wild.
He's not right. He's not right. You have a chance to take it.
Fuck. Living?
No. Oh my god.
Living wild.
You guys are
Wait.
driving me crazy.
I'm driving myself crazy, bro.
Wild and free. There's one word he says before that. We are blank, wild, and free.
Young, wild, and free.
Young, wild, and god
Corey
damn it.
gets the point.
You son of a bitch.
Oh my god, I cannot. I should have got that immediately, dude.
Oh, I know.
I used to listen to that song seriously probably
Okay.
10 times
Alright, I
a day
accept
when I
that
first
loss.
started smoking weed. Like Wiz Khalifa and Snoop Dogg. Whenever like people ask you that question, who would you
Well,
have
Snoop Dogg's
dinner
every
with?
generation.
Who would you
from-
have dinner with, like living or dead? I always say Snoop Dogg,
Well, duh.
Well, yeah.
That's an every
and then
generation.
I always say Wiz Khalifa if not him.
All right. Next one.
Do you think
Wiz
burns
is more up my
trees?
alley though because he burns.
Who do you think burns more
J's.
trees, Wiz Khalifa or Snoop Dogg?
I would say probably trees now.
Yeah.
Wiz for sure.
You think Wiz smokes more weed than Snoop Dogg?
I think it's pretty even.
Dude,
I
it's
would
so
say
hard.
it's even.
It's so hard.
Do you think Wiz does dabs though? I don't think Snoop. Do you think Snoop does dabs?
Snoop
Does-
doesn't.
well,
Wiz
I think
does
they're
dabs.
both-
I
you know
watch.
what?
Snoop doesn't do dabs though.
I think
Does
you're
he
both
do
wrong.
dabs?
No.
I think you're both wrong. Willie Nelson smokes the most weed out of anybody.
I don't know anymore. Ooh.
That's why he's still alive.
True.
That's actually true. He's like the Chuck Norris of weed.
Snoop Dogg said that's the only person that smoked him under the table was Willie Nelson.
Okay, fair. If it's coming from his mouth, then it's
It's fair.
So that was Tonight Show.
Hands down. All right.
understood.
Right.
Either way, that's
You
a
know
smoking
Willie
competition
Nelson?
that I
Fun
would
fact.
one day. That's a smoking circle I would one
know-
day want to be in. I'll
Fun
tell you that
fact.
much right now.
Fun fact: the one year I was in college, I joined a fraternity, Tau Kappa Epsilon.
That's my dad's
Shout out my
fraternity.
boys.
That's my dad's fraternity. What's up?
Willie Nelson was a part of that fraternity as well.
No, for real?
For real.
No shit.
For real. Ronald Reagan as well. I just want to put that out there. I know we don't talk about politics here.
Wow.
But I love this song.
The founder of the drug war?
Yeah.
The whole reason
I
why
know. Complete opposites, huh?
You don't say that name. Can you bleep out Ronald Reagan?
Yeah, do that.
Sure.
Every time Ronald Reagan's name, I want to hear a beat. So it'd be like,
Ronald Reagan, beep, Reagan, beep,
Ronald Reagan.
beep.
And then be like, just a
The beep
series
comes
of
right
beep
after you say it.
You don't fucking like, that way they don't know that we're saying Ronald Reagan. Saying Ronald Reagan. It'll just
You're
be,
saying it so much right now.
I know, because I want you to
gonna be
beep
so
them all
hard
out.
to beep it all out. Jeez.
It
funny
ain't
as hell.
happening. It's too much work.
Come on.
Next song.
Asshole.
Hell yeah.
She was living in a single room with 3 other individuals. One of them was a male, and the other 2, well,
Sublime, smoke 2 joints.
that is correct.
Wow. He just murdered that.
Well, I would have murdered that one, so that
Yeah,
was
that's
easy.
pretty easy. That's pretty easy.
All right, next song. I can't help my feelings. I go out of my mind. These players out to get me because they like my behind. I can't love my business if I can't get a trick. Down on Santa Monica where the tricks are for kids. Whoa.
Is the woe in there?
It is.
Okay.
Slim Biscuit?
Come on and kick me.
Slim Biscuit? $3
You've got your problems.
$3 bill, y'all album.
You've got your big G's.
What's your big cheese?
I got my blank blank. This one is highlighted for weed, and it's not for weed. I just realized that reading this.
Hold on, say it again. One more time. Hold on, one more time. Hold on.
have no
I think I know
clue.
it. I think I know it.
I can't help my feelings. I'll go out of my mind. These players out to get me because they like my behind. But I can't love my business if I get a trick. Down on Santa Monica where the tricks are for kids. Whoa. Come on and kick me. You've got your problems. You got your big G's. I've got my blank blank.
Damn it.
Dude, I don't know.
I don't know.
I've never heard the song. Probably. I didn't hear. I've never heard the last song.
What was Weezer Hash Pipe?
Yeah. So I said I realized reading the lyrics to the song.
Did she
the song
choose
is
it 'cause
not
it's
about
Weezer?
hash
It
pipe.
has nothing to do with
I think
hash.
she probably read the word hash and was just like, "Oh,
Okay.
Let's look up what hash keyword,
Bum, bum,
weed
bum, bum,
keyword,
bum, bum,
smoke
bum. Yeah.
keyword.
okay." I'm gonna read this one just because it's actually fucking hilarious.
I'm
that
gonna
she
imagine.
highlighted this one.
I'm gonna imagine Katie sitting right there, and I'm just boo.
She's the one that did this.
I've
I
only
know,
met-
that's what I'm saying.
I've
So I'm
only
booing
met-
her,
I've
not
only
you.
met
I thought you
Katie.
said she was sitting.
No,
I've
like,
only met
Katie's
Katie
doing, I boo her
one
in the
time,
face. I do the same
and it was
thing.
at the
Where's she
holiday
at?
party, and I didn't really talk to her, but I would like to say boo as well.
Yeah, boo.
Fair.
She's right there.
So this next one,
Boo.
keep in mind this song is not about weed, but
Song
a
goes
weed-related reference thing. A weed-related thing is in his name, and I think it's actually hilarious that she picked this one because it's clearly the name. Yes, she caught my eye as I walked on by. She could see from my face that I was fucking high. And I don't think that I'll ever see her again. But we shared a moment that'll last to the end.
She was fucking right. That's to the end.
My life is brilliant. My love is pure. I saw an angel of that, I'm sure.
Dude, you sound like
She
you're reading a poem.
smiled at me on the subway. She was with another man.
Wow, he gave you a head.
Tupac?
Yes. But I won't lose on sleep on that because I've got a plan.
I've heard this.
I'm sticking.
I've heard this song.
I'm sticking with Tupac.
She caught my eye as I walked on by. She could see from my face that I was fucking high. He kind of sings a song like that.
She?
He sings a song like that.
He. Ooh, it's a solid clue.
You're blank, you're blank, you're blank, it's true. I saw your face in a crowded place, and I don't know what to do.
You're blank,
because
it's
I'll
true. Is that
never
offensive?
be with you. Blum, 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 blum.
Wow, dude, no.
I really have no idea.
It's You're Beautiful by James Blunt.
Wow.
You're beautiful, it's true.
Boo!
James Blunt, that was his name.
Oh my god.
Last two songs. First, pick it up, pack it, fire it up, come along,
Oh, easy. I know this one.
and take a hit from the bong. Put the blunt down just for a second. Don't get me wrong, it's not a new method.
You know this one?
Inhale, exhale. Just got an ounce in the mail. I like a blunt or a big fat cone. But my double barrel bong
is getting me stoned.
Billy knows it. Billy's going to get the point on this one and take the lead.
Pick it,
I
pack it, fire it up, come along, and
good
take a
God.
hit from the bones.
Take a
Put
hit
the
from
blunt
the
down
bong.
just for a second.
And
Don't
sign
get
in
me
the
wrong,
membrane.
it's not a new method. Inhale.
So what's the name of the song?
Exhale.
So what's the name of the song? Who
Just
sings
got an
it?
ounce in the mail.
Who sings the song?
I've never heard that song in my life. Cypress Hill, Hits from the Bong.
That is correct. Billy takes the lead 2-1.
Dude, really?
Yep.
I thought it was smashing shit. I thought it was straight dunking on hose.
All right. Final song unless Corey ties it. Final song. If Corey ties
Let's
it,
get
there
it.
will be a tiebreaker.
Let's go.
I toss and turn. I keep stressing my mind. I look for peace. But I don't attain what I need for keeps. This silly game we play. Madness to magnet keeps attracting me. I try to run, but I'm not that fast. I think I'm first, but surely I'll finish last.
It's like a poetry improv class.
It so is, dude.
Now say it.
That's fucking great. It totally is.
I have no idea.
I know the
And
song.
see,
no idea.
I know the song.
Yes, I was gonna say you totally know the song. Both of you know the song.
Really?
I'm just saying it weird.
It's music?
I toss and turn. I keep stressing my mind. I look
Day
for
and Night
peace.
by Kid Cudi.
Corey ties the game. Damn, it is right.
Let's go.
I'm not thinking it was gonna be a song I knew, dude. I was like, I'm surely about to lose this shit.
Hey, anything can happen.
For real.
Jesus. No, I'm scared.
Cheez-Its?
Yeah, you got some? You got mad munchies, bro.
I don't.
You know what podcast this is?
What podcast is this? All
St. Louis Pot Dispatch. You bish?
All right.
Word.
For the tiebreaker. Somebody once.
I know. You asshole.
That's not it. Sorry, not here.
Somebody
That's all I had to do.
told me where
All right,
to go,
but for
Riley.
real.
That's a good song.
That is a great song.
It's from Shrek.
That was,
isn't
yeah, it's The Doors.
it? Dude, low key. Shrek. Soundtrack.
It's good.
Bangers?
Fucking banger.
Bangers.
It's nothing
right?
tops Space Jam though.
Ooh.
Wayne's World's up there too, and the Clueless soundtrack.
Ooh,
Clueless has a really good soundtrack actually.
Interesting.
And Guardians of the Galaxy, obviously, both soundtracks of those are just fantastic mixes.
Of course.
All right,
Continue.
tiebreaker song. First one to guess it wins. Should be pretty easy. Top dog, bite 'em all, burn that shit up. DPGC.
Oh,
Turn that shit
Burning
up.
that up.
I don't know the name.
Dotty, dotty, dotty,
I know this fucking
It's the
song.
motherfucking D-O-double-G. Lottie, dotty, da. You know I'm mobbing with that D-R-E. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Look who's back up in this motherfucker. What? So blaze that weed up, then blaze it up. Blaze that shit up. Yeah, sup, Snoop. It's a Peanuts song.
Yeah, I have no idea.
It's from the Peanuts
name.
Christmas
It's from the
special.
Charlie Brown?
Yes,
Yeah, Charlie Brown. That's
Yes.
what I thought.
If you didn't know, when the piano kicks in, that's actually Dr. Dre.
Yeah, rumors have said that, but it's never confirmed.
Yeah, it's
Is
been
this
confirmed.
confirmed here?
It's been confirmed.
Confirmed here?
Yep. The dog grew up to be world famous hip hop artist Snoop Dogg. Snoopy.
Is the name of that song Nothing But a G Thing?
That is incorrect.
Fuck.
Billy, what is the name
What's
of the
the
song?
name of that song?
What song?
I was just thinking. I'm way too
Tiebreaker
focused
song.
on that. The song you just sang. The song you were just
The
saying.
motherfucking D-O-double-G. La-di-da-da-da.
You don't remember the name either.
Da-da-da-da-da. Do you really not know the name of the song?
You know, it's D-E.
I can
Dr.
see in your
Dre,
face you're not remembering
motherfucker.
the name.
Is it still Dre?
No. It's on the table. Fuck. It's from that album, though.
I know it's Chronic 2001. It's not Forget About Dre, is it? No, it's not Forget About Dre. That's
First one to say it, we'll get it.
I don't remember my fucking Stony Princess.
Oh, shit.
Shit, dude.
Hey, 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 hey.
Smoke weed every day.
R.I.P. Nate Dogg.
You know who's back up in this motherfucker?
What?
Yeah, blaze it up.
Top dog, bite 'em all. Burn that shit up.
Fuck, dude.
On to the...
Next episode.
Boom.
Damn it. As soon as you fucking... Damn it.
Tiebreaker goes to Billy. Billy Love Buckets with the win.
Man, I just couldn't think of that name right there. It's like everything was... Jesus Christ.
Congrats, Billy. You have won the lyric game here on Offended.
Thank you. Finally won something in my life.
Tide is turning for Billy here. He got to win.
Let's go. Let's go. Hang 10, bro. I'm riding that wave.
Billy Slater style. All right. Well, that about wraps up here. Before we get out of here, let's hit him with the 1, 2, 3 finish. 3 shout outs that you just want to yell out. I'll start. Shout out number 1, Vladimir Tarasenko, St. Louis Blues. Fucking on fire. Let's go. Number 2, the Batman. Fucking comes out on HBO this weekend. I actually pre-ordered the Steelbook case on like 4K Blu-ray because it's just I collect movies still.
Of course.
Yeah. So, but the Batman, you can watch it this weekend. The Batman. In this one, he is not Batman.
Batman.
He is Vengeance.
I am Batman.
I'm Batman.
I saw.
Who's your Batman?
I am Batman.
Who's my Batman?
Yeah, who's your Batman?
Christian Bale.
I'm Batman.
But who's my Mike? Who's
Batman.
my Bruce Wayne? Michael Keaton.
I'm Batman.
Yeah.
What is she?
Jesus Christ. God damn it. I saw the best review of the Batman, by the way. It was 5 seconds long on YouTube, and I clicked on it and go, yeah, the Batman's really good. Go watch it. And then it just ended.
Classic.
In this one, he is vengeance. I think that's what he says. This one, he is vengeance. It's really good. Go watch it.
Nice.
And my number 3, shout out to getting AEW tickets today. Whoop, whoop.
What
Coming back to St. Louis, AEW Shavitz Arena, June 15th. Let's fucking go.
That's dope.
All right. Who wants to go next? 3 shout outs. 1, 2, 3.
Shout outs?
You got it.
Give a shout out to Budweiser for helping me out on this my thirsty quench.
Your journey.
My journey to get here. Props to Proper Cannabis. What's up? Get your product there. And I want to thank me for being me
Damn.
and believing in me.
Fuck.
believing
and never giving up on me. And yeah, that's how I'm out. What's up, yo?
Corey, 1, 2, 3, finish.
1, 2, 3, finish. I would like to say I'm thankful for my dog. Lovely, cute dog.
Skips things because, hey, storytelling. We talked about Thanksgiving at the beginning.
Yeah.
Wait, it's Thanksgiving?
Yes. Gobble gobble.
Gobble gobble.
Hate you guys.
No, but shout out to STL Pot.
Shout out
Dispatch.
Dylan.
Shout out Dylan. Can't be here for the 1, 2, 3.
Let's go.
And shout out
Cheers the mic.
shout out to this nice fine herb that I'm about to toke on the way home. Baby.
Hell yeah, brother.
But don't
Hell
smoke
yeah.
and drive because it makes you impaired.
Yeah, don't do
Bad
that.
idea.
Yeah.
Don't
Don't
do
do
It's
that.
frowned upon.
Seriously,
Don't
fuck,
do
it's
that.
fucking,
It's more
don't fucking
frowned
do
upon.
it.
Don't do that.
But it's
I
more
will
frowned upon.
fucking come to your house and fucking.
Take bong rips while you're driving. That's what I
We will
suggest.
send.
Don't really do that, though.
bear, the forest fire bear, whatever his name was.
Smokey?
Smokey the bear.
We do not
We'll send
advocate
Smokey,
smoking
Yogi,
and driving. Or,
and
Don't set
Yabba
forest
dabba.
fires off, you fucking dumbass. Just smoke it like me and put it out like a normal bear.
hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
hell yeah.
All right, that about does it here on Offended. Make sure to go check us out on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Amazon now. Amazon, you can say,
What?
hey, Alexa. I don't want that trigger, but but it does it. It's great.
Really?
I think it actually just went off.
Yeah. I think it is going off right now. The lights.
But yeah, you can go check us out there. Make sure to subscribe, follow, get us a 5-star rating. Check out anythingbutcredible.com for all your network needs, including Offended. Coming soon, the St. Louis Pot Dispatch.
Let's go.
Anything But Credible podcast, going off topic podcast, movie merge podcast, spacing out, and What's Your Bliss podcast, all on anythingbutcredible.com. Go check it out, subscribe, give us a 5-star rating. Check out our brand new wrestling wrap up that just came out this past weekend with me and Thomas reviewing WrestleMania week. What a fucking wrestling week it was. Felt like a kid again watching wrestling. Hockey Talks coming back. Spin-off of Offended, going to do our playoff preview. You can check out Offended at Offended Pod on all social media platforms, including YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that jazz except for TikTok. Don't have a TikTok.
Fuck TikTok.
STL
At
Pot-
STL Pot.
STL Pot
STL Pot Dispatch has
STL
a
Pot
TikTok.
Dispatch. Go
STL
check it
Pot
out on all
does
social
have a
media
TikTok.
platforms as well.
YouTube
And
will
if
be
you
coming.
guys have any social media
Me
platforms
too.
you want to shout out, go ahead. You can follow me at Trick1042 on Twitter and Instagram. If anybody else wants to shout theirs out, go right ahead.
Yeah, of course, STL Pot Dispatch, .com at Instagrams, all your, social medias. Check out Bill Bleasy Designs, just Bill me at Instagram.
yeah.
Holla at your boy for all your designs and shit. Holla at your boy. Mad love. Smoke weed. Spread love.
Do you want to?
Hell no.
Okay. Well, anyway, guys, that was a good episode. St. Louis Pot Dispatch is going to be great. Can't wait to do it. Can't wait to record tomorrow. For Dylan, Corey, and Billy, I'm Tricky. This has been Offended, presented by the Anything But Credible Network. We will see you guys soon, and check out the St. Louis Pot Dispatch dropping on 420 on the Anything But Credible Network. We will see you guys soon. Peace.